What is up? Got a pretty simple one today. We gotta take this off the house. This bottom limb, and then off that maple in the back too. There's some trimming in the back of the house that we're gonna do. I'm pretty sure we're elevating this maple. Just kind of cleaning it up. And clean up a lot of this small stuff. Homeowner just wants more sun to come through. So we're gonna try to make that happen for him. It's getting colder, days are shorter, Darren's sick. Watch this shot. Oh yeah! If you enjoy this sort of stuff, consider leaving a like and subscribe. Helps me out big time, thank you. Enjoy. All right, hot tip. I learned in the competition, look straight forward instead of up at your rope. And that actually does help. I don't know why, but it helps a ton. Not entirely sure. All right, so I'm gonna do something a little different, do a voiceover and just kind of explain what's going on. For this job, I kind of wanted to challenge myself to not use my spikes and trim this tree off the roof, you know. Just trying to get better. Maybe cut this. I definitely could be using spurs here to spike up there and gotten this done a lot quicker, but you know, we had plenty of time. So yeah, that's the reason I'm doing this. I'm gonna leave this segment kind of long because just to show how tough it is to climb without spurs. But yeah, that's what's going on. The plan is to get up there. So yeah, I know it's slow moving, but just stick around. We do some cool things. There's a canopy transfer. I show off some cool rigging. But yeah, I just want to be authentic and show what this process looks like without gaffs on. So what'd you guys think of the music? Should I keep that? I know I've been doing like a lot of electric pop stuff. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, so here I'm just using a sling as a redirect. If I remember right, my rope angle, my work angle was getting kind of,
out there, like past the 45-degree mark. Also, these limbs are super small, so it would make sense to me if at the time I was thinking I wanted my tie-in like more above me than behind me, just to mitigate like falls. If a limb were to break and I were to fall, I wouldn't swing as much. So this is what the majority of this job looks like, though. The limbs are super small. There are some cool things that I do coming up, so stick around and find out what that is. Okay, this is kind of cool what I came up with. I just put a sling on this limb. It's they're really small limbs, and this is a silver maple, I believe, some sort of maple. So it's kind of brittle. But what I'm gonna do here is use the leg of my rope to and throw it over this limb above me. And I'm doing this so I can get more leverage to pull that limb up off of the roof of the house. Definitely put this in your back pocket. It's very useful.
Alright, sweet. So we got all that. Looks a lot better off the roof. Now, instead of going all the way down and climbing back up that tree, Darren, while I was working, set another line so I can just shimmy over that way. Sweet. So yeah, that saved a ton of time just doing that, and it wasn't that much effort either. Pretty fun. We're going after this limb now. All right, cool. So yeah, I just swapped out my line from single line to double line, mainly because this was ran up. You can see this is what was holding me up. All right, so even though this would be better for single line, I'm going through this union right here. I'm gonna fight a ton of friction, but reason being, this would impede my movement over there, over to this limb. This will stop me from getting all that stuff, so that's why we're going through here, even though we're gonna have to fight a little more friction than desired, I think. You're gonna have to give me a
So I'm gonna leave this portion in too. It's gonna be kind of long, but this is just a huge limb walk. I'm way out there right now, and they still go over the roof quite a bit. My point being that I mainly wanted to
get to
bring
a point
up
where I can safely. It's actually turning into a kind of cool little thing.
Yeah, no, that's a huge limb walk. Just looking back on the camera, and they still tower out over the house. But this is where double rope is superior to single. Like I want to talk about when I went through that union. What I meant by fighting friction is like sometimes your ropes can rub on each other, or there's added friction from the added bark, but it actually turned out to work in my advantage in this situation, and I was able to get pretty far out there.
Should be far enough. All right, cool. So there's everything. If you like this sort of stuff, I hope you consider leaving a like and subscribe. It helps me out big time. So yeah, see you in the next video.